2024, clinched a spot, becoming one of the Cinderella stories of 2024 season in 3x3 women basketball for the Paris Olympics. Yesterday, though, Azerbaijan won only one game, and that's why they finished under Warsaw Lotto and under Portugal in that group. They defeated Baku Flames 21 to 6, but then they lost to Portugal 21 to 13, and they were also defeated by Warsaw Lotto 21 to 16. As you can see, today we're moving outside after a bad weather day yesterday, where the teams were delayed for about 3 hours to start a tournament. The organizers, the organizers hope that the weather will be better, but unfortunately they had to move inside. Well, today it is cloudy, but about 22 degrees Celsius or 72 degrees Fahrenheit here in Gabala. Excellent weather for 3x3 basketball. A little bit of a breeze that might affect the shots for the players, but except for that, looks like everything is going to be in order to finish this tournament here outside in North Azerbaijan. First of all, I would like to salute everybody. Hello and welcome to our FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. My name is Cosmin Petrescu. Once again, it is a pleasure and an honor to be here with you. So Barcelona Panthers versus Azerbaijan, first game of the day. Barcelona Panthers started with a loss here against Poland 21 to 14, then defeated Romania 21 to 15, and in the end they won against Italy 21 to 14. They were almost through the semifinals. The only thing that separated them to Poland was the fact that Poland won the game between those two, because otherwise both teams finished with the same amount of victories and with the same amount of points scores. So the third tiebreaker went in because there were three teams with the same amounts of win and losses. So the tiebreaker in the end between them and Poland was that game that Poland won, and the fact that Poland scored 21 points in the last game against Romania made the Polish team to qualify for the semifinals, getting a quarterfinal bye. Mercedes Walker is the player to watch from this Azerbaijan team. Walker, by far the top scorer yesterday with a total of 28 points. That is not even close to the next two. The second place is for Laura Spreafico from Italy and Marcia da Costa from Portugal, but they had only 19 points. Well, looks like we're ready. Azerbaijan versus Barcelona Panthers, and we are underway. The Panthers with the first possession of the game, and right from the get-go, a two-pointer sting by Sarah Hagerer. Mercedes Walker going to work in the post, and just like that, we have a 2-1 game on the board. Great pass, threading the needle once again. Sarah Sagerer finding Renju Lee for that easy layup. Deniskina here, rebounding the ball, she puts it up and scores. Very important thing for Azerbaijan. Dina Ulyanova was lost yesterday due to an ankle injury. She sprained her ankle during the second game of the day. That's a big explanation why Azerbaijan lost in the end against Portugal and against Warsaw Lotto, because the team is short-handed right now. Mid-range jumper, no hesitation there from Sigrid Koizar, who saw the green light and she said, you know what, you're going to leave me that wide open? I'm going to make you pay the price. The lob inside here for Walker, misses it from point-blank range. Lee with the rebound. She gives it to Koizar. Now Heli caught fire late yesterday, and she is still hot. She's way hotter than the temperature outside. Putting the ball into the net from outside. Now Mercedes Walker once again from the inside. Ari Heli from mid-range. This time in and out. Walker with a rebound. A two-pointer from Deniskina won't go, but there is Mercedes Walker with a putback after the offensive rebound. That's a big body. It is really, really hard to keep her away from that rebound. Sigrid Koizar puts it in. Fast-paced game so far here in Gabala. Mercedes Walker in the post, once again down low, doing her thing. One possession ball game, 7-5 in favor of Barcelona. Sagerer, Lee. Back to Sarah Sagerer, who turns, fakes, shots, and scores. Nice move there. Walker, this time on the outside. She usually doesn't take too many twos. That was a two from Binata Rizvanova, but did not go in. On the other hand, a two-pointer from Sarah Koizar. And Barcelona is still hot from outside. Can Azerbaijan answer? No. Deniskina misses the shot. Koizar with a rebound. Sagerer now looking for a screen. Back to Koizar. Puts the ball inside. And Lee capitalizes on the height advantage against Rizvanova, who's now controlling the ball for Azerbaijan. Deniskina trying to play some iso basketball here. Lets it fly. Almost went in with the glass, but the game goes on. Lee in the post. Good pass there, and the easy finish from Sigrid Koizar. Foul here, but not in the act of shooting. Or actually, that's a turnover. A turnover for Mercedes Walker. Azerbaijan already down by 7. Short-handed, as I said. Unfortunately for them, Sarah Sagerer is missing the two-pointer, but she gets back the rebound. Ulyanova was lost due to a sprained ankle. Deniskina with the rebound. The lob pass, a little bit too high. No chance for Mercedes Walker to reach that high. And that's another turnover for the Azerbaijani team. Good pass inside from Ari Heli, who dishes it in, and Sigrid Koizar is saying, you know what, it's exactly the room service I ordered today. Another pass inside, Sagerer adding another point. This starts to become an old-fashioned blowout in favor of Barcelona Panthers. Deniskina scores, but Ari Heli is wide open for two, and she is money right on cue from the corner. Another double from Ari Heli, and we have a double-digit lead with only 3 minutes and 30 seconds into this game. Wow, what a start here for Bars Panthers. The winner of this game will play in the semifinals against Portugal. After that, we're gonna watch the game between Warsaw LOTTO and Italy. The winner of that one will face Poland in the other semifinal. Stop number 3 in the 2024 FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. The first one was held in Springfield, Massachusetts. Canada won that. And then France hosted the second stop in Marseille. And the South of France stop was won by the home team. France getting the points awarded for finishing first in a stop here in the women's series. Mid-range jumper no good from Sagerer. Azerbaijan with a rebound, but the pass inside from Deniskina is intercepted by Lee. Sagerer for two. No. Deniskina. Back to Deniskina, mid-range jumper, comes up short. Boys are here with a pass inside, and that was a tactical foul committed by Tatiana Deniskina. She had a mismatch there, so she wanted to use that foul in order not to let Sarah Sagerer to score. Sagerer tried it from outside. Koizar with the offensive rebound. Ari Heli again. Yes, again. She is still boiling. What a way to start this second day from Ari Heli. Amazing play so far by the youth sensation from Spain. And now the pass inside and the finish on the reverse layup. Ari Heli displaying her entire offensive repertoire here, scoring from the outside and from the inside. And the Panthers are within two of reaching the semifinals. The Walker, with the shot clock about to expire, had to put it up, did not touch the rim. We have a timeout called by Azerbaijan, but unfortunately for the hosts, they're beating, they're beating like the drum here in this first quarterfinal. 5 minutes and 8 seconds until the end of this one, but the way the Panthers are playing right now, next game is about to start in about 15 minutes because, as I said, this was really, really fast. Barcelona Panthers defeated Azerbaijan with a final score of 21-8. So we'll have to wait about 15 seconds, but you can enjoy this beautiful view here in Gabala. And we're going to be back with the game between Warsaw Lotto in Italy.
İtalya milli komandosu geldi karşılaya. Consolini, Chiara, Vittoria Maria, Scripecco, Laura, Tripoli, Stefania,
Only one spot available for the semifinals, and that will be taken by Italy or Warsaw Lotto. Those two teams, Warsaw Lotto basically the Polish under 23 team. Those two teams are fighting
Ruslar 10
for a
dakika var.
spot
10 dakika içerisinde 21
in the
pas başlamış
semifinals. Well, they
Kamanda.
will face Poland already.
Gayri sayılı
Portugal
yarı
and
daire.
Barcelona
İlk 5
Panthers
sayısıyla karşılaşma
know they're
son
going to
bir
play
top
in
yarı
the
daire
first
çözülen.
semifinal,
Yarı
especially
daire
after
4 sayısıyla
Barcelona
çözülen
Panthers
top
won
ise
against Azerbaijan 21
2
to
top
8.
sayılı ve
Yesterday,
1
Laura's
dakika içerilen
graphical was
maçta
amazing
Warsaw
for Italy.
21 pas. 10
19
dakika
points
içerisinde
in the
Ege
three
Gümrük
games
Bankası
played
Warsaw
by the
en
Italian
yüksek pas
squad.
toplaması
She
Kamanda.
is tied for the
Gayri
second
sayılı.
best scorer of the
En iyi
tournament after
tamamlayan
the first day,
oyuncular ve
with
43
Marcia
sayı
da
sonra
Costa from
start
Portugal,
verildi.
Mercedes Walker from Azerbaijan, the top scorer during the first day with a total of 28 points. On the other hand, a well-balanced offense for Warsaw Lotto. Alexandra Perszolarska and Klaudia Norowska, both with 18 points yesterday. So they are tied for the fourth spot in the top scorers after the first day, tied with Alexandra Zembrowska from Poland and Sigrid Koizer from Barcelona Panthers. But things are about to change during this day, and we are underway with the second quarterfinal. Warsaw Lotto with the first possession of the game. Very tough shot there, but yap and under from Marta Stavitska gives Warsaw Lotto the first point of this game. The other part, Italy missed it. Mikoli in the post again this time. It looked like the same play, but the outcome was different, and Italy ties it at one. Bazan on the drive. She is denied by Consolini. Get that out of here was the message from Chiara Consolini, the most experienced player in this Italian squad. Second in the national ranking in Italy. 2-point attempt here as the buzzer sounded. Shot was missed. This is Bazan. Goes the ball inside, but we have a traveling violation. Alexandra Psholarska with a turnover here for Warsaw Lotto,
Yarıda savunmada
and
hesap
Italy
1-1
gets it
9
back.
dakika 11 saniye var ve halihazırda İtalya milli komandosu
This is
hücumda ve
Trimboli
sakatlığı önlemek faul
scoring with the
hesap
left
2-1.
hand.
Bir
Bazan,
daha hatırladım ki hücum için komandaya 12 saniye vakit verildi.
tough shot from the
Ve
inside,
hesap
but it goes down. Claudia Vnorovska
birleşe hesap
with
2-2.
a hand in her face, saying, you know what, I don't care about that defense. And now Poland, actually Warsaw Lotto with a steal and a foul against Italy, first team foul during this game. Pass goes inside. Slavitska turns. No, my bad. That was Sholarska. Left hand hook shot is good. Consolini now for Italy with the spin, puts it up and puts it in. Are you kidding me? That was an off balance shot, but Consolini ties it at 3. And that's a bad pass from Norovska, and Italy capitalizes it right away. Consolini adding another point for Squadra Azzurra. The up and under move this time won't go for Julia Bazan. Spreafico misses a two-pointer. Offensive rebound. Trimboli lets it fly. Got the front of the rim, but that's it. Warsaw Lotto with the possession and the foul inside committed by Spreafico over Marta Stavitska. That was the push there from Spreafico. Bazan. Cholarska. And that was a good defense and looks like it went out of bounds, out of Claudia Vnoroska's knee. That was the decision by the ref, and I think it was a good call. Italy with the ball. Mikoli turns, fires. This time no good. Bazan with the board. Once again, Julia Bazan, but she travels. Another turnover against Warsaw Lotto. Italy gets it back from the top of the arc. Consolini. She draws the foul there. That's team foul number 1 against Warsaw Lotto. Now the crossover here by Consolini. Consolini with the contact, and she will head to the free throw line after putting a smart move here, catching Marta Stavitska on the move and absorbing that contact in order to get a free throw. Chiara Consolini cannot knock that down, and it stays 4-3 in favor of Italy. Tough shot by Bazan. That won't go. Rebounded by Mikoli. Looks for Consolini. Bazan supervises her. Consolini now, and we have a foul. As Warsaw Lotto was trying to fight through the screen, Julia Bazan is called for that foul, and Italy has a fresh shot clock. Mikoli, Trimboli, low pass inside. Mikoli down low, getting to work, but she loses the ball. Stolen by Warsaw Lotto, who attacks now with Norovska. Driving on the left hand, puts it up, no good. Two-pointer by Spreafico, offensive rebound. Trimboli underneath the basket, the reverse layup won't go. Norovska with the rebound, gives it to Stavitska. And Stavitska here on the drive. She is driving and thriving, and Warsaw Lotto ties it at 4. Mikoli, top shot, but it is good. Italy once again up by 1, and now we have a foul, third foul for Italy, and we have reached the first TV timeout of this game. So 6:09 to go. Italy 5, Warsaw Lotto 4. Warsaw Lotto started the competition yesterday with a very good game against Portugal. They had a chance to send it to overtime with 2 free throws when time was about to expire, but they only split the pair. It was 13-12 in favor of Portugal. Then Warsaw Lotto defeated Baku Flames 21-5. And that was enough for the team to qualify. Grafico now on the drive. lays it in. Easy point here for Italy. The answer from Julia Bazan. 1 point ball game. This is Mikoli and one counted plus the foul. And Italy's up by 2. They can get up by as many as 3 if Mikoli completes the 2 point play. Talking about Warsaw Lotto, I said that that win against Baku Flame was enough to qualify for the quarterfinals, but they finished second after defeating Azerbaijan too, 21-16, taking advantage of that short-handed team for Azerbaijan. The answer for Warsaw Lotto right away, another bucket plus the foul. This time Marta Stavitska is the one who is driving and staying solid on the contact here. It was, I think, a little bit of a push from Maria Mikoli, but she was wondering why was she called for the foul. I've seen many plays with contacts way worse than that, with no calls in 3x3 basketball. Bad shot here from Consolini. Warsaw Lotto with a rebound and the chance to take the lead. This is Cholarska with the crossover, puts it up. It goes in and out. Cholarska again still won't go. Grabs another rebound, and this time she is denied by Stefania Trimboli. The two-pointer is good though. Marta Stavitska saying 8 ball to the corner pocket. Italy can split the deficit, but unbelievably, it was missed on the first attempt by Consolini. Then Consolini grabbed the rebound and the game was stopped for a foul. Look at that. Consolini trying to get the rebound, draws a foul, but should have made that shot. Stays a 2 point advantage in favor of Warsaw Lotto. Trimboli. Mikoli with the screen. Trimboli finds the open lane, but she puts it too hard on the glass. Warsaw still up by 2. Bazan puts it in. Even though she was off balance against Mikoli, she makes it a 3 point game here, but not for long. This time, Laura Consolini will not be denied. Consolini with a good defense, but Stavitska keeps the ball. She spins. I think she got a little bit dizzy after all that spinning, and now Consolini from outside looking to tie it. Trimboli gets the rebound. She has to put it up. Almost went in, but only took the rust out of the iron after that ball rolled on the rim. Stavitska here on the move, puts it up. The rebound for Mikoli. Mikoli here draws the foul. She was not in the act of shooting, but she will get 2 free throws though. Already in the penalty, Warsaw Lotto, Marta Stavitska with that bad foul. And Italy will have the chance to tie the 10 after this timeout. Italy started the competition with a win against Romania, 20-11. Then they lost against Poland, 16-14. And they also lost against Barcelona Panthers. No, my bad. They won against Poland 16-14, and they lost against Barcelona Panthers 21-14. We had a 3-teams tie in Group B, but in the end, Italy finished only third after Poland and Barcelona Panthers due to the smallest amount of points scored during that first day. Mikoli misses the first shot. Warsaw Lotto, no matter what, it will stay at least up by 1 after this second attempt from Maria Mikoli. She knocks down the second one. Warsaw Lotto from outside. And we have a foul as they were fighting for the rebound. That foul is against Italy. Claudia Noroska positions herself very well in the paint. Now Julia Bazan gives the ball down low. Kolarska turns, fires, and she puts it in. As I mentioned before, she was one of the top scorers yesterday. Mikali here, she has to put it up. The time is about to expire, but she draws it in. Soft hand there by Mikali. Now the two-pointer for Warsaw Lotto. Nothing but air from Norovska. Italy gets back the ball. They can tie it right here or even take the lead with a double. Strafico in and out. Bazan waits for the screen. Gives the ball inside. Sholarska. The rebound goes to Mikali. Looking for Consolini. Consolini on the move. Puts it up. And we are all even. Less than 3 minutes to go. Warsaw Lotto in Italy tied at 11.
50 saniye. Tamamladı
Stavitska.
hocam.
Almost impossible to score from that angle. Mikoli. Spreafico. There's nobody with her in the paint, but she misses it from point blank range. Are you kidding me? Huge opportunity for Italy to take the lead. That might come back to haunt them, and this is a traveling violation against Claudia Vnorovska. I still cannot believe Laura Spreafico missed that shot. And yep, too many steps here by Claudia Vnorovska, the youngest player on this Polish team, only 20 years of age. Trimboli will up pass inside for Mikoli. Starting her maneuvers, misses the right-hand hook shot. Offensive rebound. Mikoli lets it fly and it goes down. Italy takes the lead, 13-11. We're approaching the 2-minute mark in this game. Norovska, can she tie it? No. And as they are racing on the court, the ball rolls out of bounds and nobody will get that rebound. It will go the Italian way. So less than 2 minutes to go, 13-11 in favor of Italy. Trimboli. Creapico keeping the dribble alive. Got that ball almost stolen. Looks like that's a turnover for Italy. Yep, that's a turnover, and Julia Bazan has it. Now a foul away from the basketball. It's committed by Chiara Consolini. Team foul number 5 against Italy. Italy still with one foul to give. Warsaw Lotto already in a penalty. Cholarska. And up here for Stavitska. Bazan looking for an opening, but she traveled again. Another turnover for Warsaw Lotto. And Italy up by 2. Will have the ball back. Trimboli. Nicoli with the screen. Trimboli puts it up and puts it in. Soft touch here by Trimboli. Stavitska with a pump fake. Stavitska now the crossover. And I think she was called for an offensive foul. Yep, that's the call. Offensive foul. A little bit of a chicken wing there by the Polish girl. And Italy gets the ball back. I don't really like those gloves, but the forecast says it will not rain today. Let's hope that's the case. Now the drive and the miss by Stefania Trimboli. Warsaw Lotto still in this game. Bazan with an air ball, trying to reach that rebound, and she keeps the possession alive for Warsaw Lotto after Mikoli being the last one to touch it. But keep in mind, the shot clock did not reset. That ball did not touch the rim. So only a few seconds on the shot clock here for Warsaw Lotto. They have to put it up as the shot clock was about to expire. That's a violation. It would have been counted. So Sandra Pszolarska with the ball in her hand when the buzzer sounded. So Italy gets it back with less than 1 minute to go. 14-11 in favor of the Italian squad. Spreafico.
Ve son saniyeler.
Mid-range jumper from Trimboli. Warsaw Lotto can make it a one-possession game right here. And Julia Fazan is right on cue with that double. 14-13. Consolini, the pass inside. Mikoli misses it. She gets it back and puts it in off the glass. But this is far from over. A two-pointer would tie it right here for Warsaw Lotto. And that's a foul by Maria Mikoli, and she will send Claudia Norowska at the free throw line for two shots. A little bit of a deja vu situation here for Warsaw Lotto. Yesterday against Portugal, with only a few tenths of a second to go, Warsaw Lotto had two free throws and the chance to tie it at 13. Now they are in almost the same position. Claudia Norowska at the free throw line misses the first one, misses the second one, and Italy has the ball right here with about a 10-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Trimboli, this is for the win, and she goes all the way to the rim. Now, a two-possession ball game, pretty hard for Warsaw Lotto to make it interesting, but they do. A two-pointer by Pszolarska. They need to foul, and they do just that with 2 seconds left. This was the only chance Warsaw Lotto had. They are in the penalty, so they will send Laura Spreafico to the charity stripe. If Spreafico misses one out of two, at least one out of two, Warsaw Lotto is still in it. If she makes them both, then Italy is through. Italy calls a timeout. I don't know if that's the correct call in this situation. I know they want to give a little bit of breathing time to Laura Spreafico, but sometimes this adds a little bit more pressure on the shooter. We'll have to wait and see if this will ice the shooter or it will make Spreafico being more relaxed and she will knock them both down.
Ve dostlar herkesin dikkatini merkezden nöbeti C maçı İtalya Milli Komandası'nın üstü. Halihazırda yerine getirecek.
Warsaw Lotto, if Laura Spreafico misses at least one shot, we'll have 2 seconds to clear the ball and put it up from outside of the arc. Spreafico misses the first one, so this is not over yet. Spreafico to make it a 2-point game. Puts it through. Last chance for Warsaw. This is for the overtime, and it rings out. That was a decent opportunity they had. Alexandra Pszolarska with the shot from the corner. Could have knocked that down, so that would have sent the game to the overtime, but Italy survives and advanced. 17-15 the final score after 1 out of 2 from Spreafico, and Italy will play in the semifinals later on against Poland. So only 4 teams are left. Portugal versus Barcelona Panthers coming up next. That game starts in about 15 minutes, and that will be followed by Italy versus Poland, the second semifinal, after Italy defeating Warsaw Lotto in a very tough game, very well disputed game, 17-15. Some of the best action in this game here in Gabala. Warsaw Lotto, this team that will probably have the same roster to represent Poland at the U23 competitions this year. Looking good so far. This was a great experience for the Polish girls. They were really close in this quarterfinal against a way more experienced Italian team, but they came up short in the end. The You learn a lot from these losses, this is for sure. This is what Warsaw Lotto should take from this game. 17-15, the final score. Portugal versus Barcelona Panthers coming up next in the first semifinal. Stay right here with us on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. The action continues as we are getting ready to find out who's going to reach the final game for stop number 3 in the 2024 FIBA 3x3 Women's Series here in Gabala. against Warsaw LOTTO, 21-13 against Azerbaijan, and also defeated 21-2 Baku Flames. So Portugal, undefeated in this tournament, will face a Barcelona Panthers team that started this tournament with a loss against Poland, 21-14, but then recovered and won 21-15 against Romania and defeated Italy 21-14 to qualify for the quarterfinals, where they had a chance to play against an Azerbaijani team that's been shorthanded by the injury of Dina Ulyanova. So Barcelona Panthers won that game easily about 1 hour ago, 21-8, and now they are facing Portugal here. Portugal, who is playing for the second stop in a row in the semifinals. They have reached the semifinals in France, in Marseille, a few days ago. So we are underway. Barcelona Panthers with the first possession of this game. A 2-point attempt from Ari Heli, who is starting right where she left from. Red hot from beyond the arc today. The answer for Portugal, Emilia Ferreira with a move underneath the basket. Sager, she was looking for Lee, who was pushed from behind. That's going to be a foul against Portugal. Marcia da Costa, the top scorer from Portugal yesterday, second top scorer in the tournament after the first day with a total of 19 points. She was the one committing the foul here, and that's another one also by Marcia da Costa, who did not want to let Renju Lee to get closer to the rim. The Panthers will still have it from the top of the arc. Sagerer looks for the two with a hand in her face. The ball is saved, and Lee keeps it in this game, and she was looking to find Sigrid Koizar. That's another foul against Portugal. Portugal starting really aggressive. This first semifinal, Sagerer, no, actually that was only out of bounds, so Sagerer had to put it up. Nothing but air this time from Sarah Sagerer. Pereira. Felipe with the ball inside to Soreiro. And this time a foul away from the basketball against Renju Lee. Pereira. Felipe looking for Soreiro. The star player from Portugal, it driving, but the layup is no good. And this time Sigrid Koizar is able to draw the foul. Barcelona Panthers, fast team, they try to play fast and they try to attempt a lot of two-pointers. And when those go down, nothing can stop them. Look at Ari Hilly keeping her opponent on skis but misses the shot. Offensive rebound by Lee. Now Koizar looking to get closer to the rim. Koizar defended well by Ferreira. Lee misses the shot. Acosta with the rebound, but she threw it away. She thought she has Emilia Ferreira wide open in the corner, but they were not on the same page. Sagerer intercepted by Soreiro. Pereira with a bad pass intercepted by Sagerer. The Panthers again on offense. Ari Heli stops, kicks it out. Sagerer for two money. Great play designed by Barcelona Panthers, who are up by 3 right now. Ferreira from outside. The answer is no good. Koizar comes down with it, looks for Sagerer down low. She was trying to give the ball back to Sigrid Koizar. That ball is deflected and it goes out of bounds, but still around 4 seconds left on the shot clock, 4.3 to be more precise. Two-pointer here by Ari Heli. Sagerer, the offensive rebound, puts it up. No good. Ari Heli with the rebound. And no, my bad. That was Sigrid Koizar, but she got fouled from behind by Soreiro. And Soreiro is putting her to the free throw line for one shot. That goes in and out. Da Costa grabs the rebound. Ferreira looking to create some space. The step back is no good. Lee with the rebound. Gets the ball back from Koizar, but once again the game is stopped, and this time we have an offensive foul away from the basketball against the Panthers. Joanna Soiro gets the ball back here. Getting through the paint, looks for the lob inside. Ferreira had a huge mismatch there. She gets the steal here after the bad pass from Heli. Soiro trying to find Ferreira again, and this time it works. The connection is good, and Ferreira makes it a 2-point ball game. Sager for Lee, turnaround J, good, and the Panthers are once again up by 3. Soiro, Ferreira lets it fly from outside. Good box out by Sager. Bounce pass inside, Lee turns, fakes, and that's a 3-second violation. Too much time in the paint as Lee is complaining for what she says was a grab from the opposing team. Six minutes and 51 seconds left until the end of this game. 5-2 in favor of Barcelona Panthers. We have a timeout here in Gabala. Looks like the kids are enjoying the action here in Gabala. The weather is still friendly for 3x3 basketball. Great temperature here in Gabala today. Around 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 degrees Celsius. Let's hope it will not rain. Let's pray for that, and let's hope this competition will finish here outside, next to the mountains in North Azerbaijan. Top shot here, Ferreira with the rebound, but she is denied by Sagerer. Kicks it out to Koizar. This time we have an offensive foul, an illegal screen against the Panthers. Ferreira. Da Costa now from Felipe, takes it. Gets the ball back with the offensive rebound. Da Costa again drawing the foul. She will go to the free throw line with a chance to cut into this lead. Very good defense by the Panthers so far, allowing Portugal to score only 2 points almost 4 minutes into this game. Da Costa, as I mentioned before, one of the top scorers in the competition, tied for second with a total of 19 points. Now Sigrid Koizar driving and thriving, puts Barcelona up by 3 again. Felipe all the way to the bucket. Josephine Felipe adding another point for Portugal. Now Sigrid Koizar looking for Lee. Gets the ball here, lets it fly. Lee looks for the rebound. Body spilled on the floor, but looks like the game is stopped for a foul. Great hustle here. These are the semifinals. This is it, survive and advance. You have to fight for every single ball. You have to fight for every single possession. This is a one possession ball game. Koizar. Sager got the step, but that shot was way off. Soiro. Ferreira inside. Good defense by Koizar, who pushed that ball out of her dribble. And now Koizar inside spins and scores from underneath the basket. Misunderstanding between Ferreira and Soiro. And Portugal commits an unexpected turnover. So Portugal right now struggling to score. And they also have some problems taking care of that ball. Koizar. Lee with the screen. Koizar on the drive, misses the shot. Lee gets the offensive board, kicks it out to Koizar. Back to Lee. She is wide open from outside, but misses that shot. Had no soul next to her when she attempted that two-pointer, but unfortunately for Lee, it did not drop. Soiro gets it back from Felipe. Soiro, no look pass. Gets it to Da Costa. Da Costa with the Euro step, misses the shot, fights for the rebound, gets back the coconut and puts it in. Power move by Marcia Da Costa, who makes it a one-possession ball game once again. Liu with a pass to Koizar, and she finishes it with the right-hand layup. Soiro. Ball got deflected, intercepted by Koizar. They need to clear it out first, and now they can attack. Lee with the screen gets it inside, counted, plus the foul. Renju Lee with the opportunity for a two-point play after absorbing the contact here against Josephine Felipe. Renju Lee makes the first one. Portugal already in a penalty, so Lee will attempt another shot. She actually has a chance for a three-point play, and she capitalizes. 11-5 in favor of Barcelona, who is starting to run away from Portugal. Ferreira, big shot here in the post. They need to take advantage of that mismatch. Ferreira almost every single time can dominate in the key, but she needs to get that Sigrid Koizar was close to score there. Soiro here wide open, but from way outside. That was not even close. Sigrid Koizar here on the drive. Stops, kicks it out for Heli. Heli. Machine's gone the dribble, and now Koizar denied by Soiro on the 2-point attempt. The lob inside. The shot here by Da Costa. Less than 2 minutes until the end of the ball game. 14-7. Barcelona up by 7. Sager misses the shot. Da Costa comes down with it, and now she tries to get closer to the rim, and playing bully basketball works this time for Portugal. Heli lobs inside, and this is Sager who draws the contact, and she will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. This is not over yet, especially now with both teams in a penalty. A lot of things can happen. Sarah Sager, the free throw line, makes the first one. She is trying to make it easy for the Barcelona Panthers, giving them an 8-point advantage once again. This is the biggest lead so far we witnessed during this first semi-final. Pereira here turns and scores in the paint. Koizar. The lob pass inside. Ringeli cannot miss from that range. Now Da Costa with a crossover, the Euro step. Too strong on the glass. Ringeli with another rebound. Hands it off to Koizar. Looks for Sagerer. Bounce pass inside to Koizar, and they connect again. Full domination for the Panthers, 18-9. Ferreira kicks it out, Soiro wide open for 2, yes. Lead. Koizar back to Lee, and this time she cannot grab that ball. She was wide open underneath the rim. I think she was already thinking about the way to finish this pass, and sometimes you forget about the easiest part of the play when you have to grab the ball. Pereira. Bounce pass inside. Acosta misses the shot. Heli lets it fly from outside again. Ari Heli. We have a sniper here in Gabala, and Ari Heli looks like she cannot miss from outside. Ferreira is fouled here. Heli with the contact, so Ferreira will head to the free throw line for 2 shots, but it is pretty much impossible now for Portugal to change the outcome of this game. Barcelona Panthers up by 9 with 9.6 seconds left till this game ends. Ferreira splits the pair. Lee. Looked like she carried that ball. Portugal gets it back. 4.8 seconds left. Soiro through the screen, lets it fly. Ferreira with a rebound, that will count. But Barcelona Panthers qualify for the finals. 20-13 the final score, and they have all the reason to celebrate, taking Gabala by the storm. Barcelona Panthers, team that started with the next to last chance in this tournament, being the 7th seed, will now play with a chance to win the title here in Gabala against the winner of the second semi-final that will be played between Italy and Poland. That is coming up next. We are watching the highlights for this game, who started with this double from Ari Kelly. Can that girl miss from outside? And Sarah Sager saying, you know what? I can do that too. Just watch me. Pereira tried to help Portugal to stay in this game, but it was not even close in the end. Marcela Costa trying to act like the leader after scoring 19 points yesterday in the first day of the tournament.
Yarı final ve artık bir
The
kanaldasının
second
hazırlığına
semifinal is
geldi
about to
gözlüğü ve
start. Only one
havalarda
spot available for the final. It
oyuncu
is
ismi
Italy
geçecek ama
versus Poland.
isterse
Chiara
bu şekilde
Consolini,
kanallar
Stefania
arasında
Crimboli, Maria
koşulacak.
Micoli, and Laura
Dördüncü oyuncu
Spreafico
galibi
playing for
final oyuncusuna
Italy.
kazanacak.
On the other hand, we have Alexandra Jembrovska, Anna Pawlowska, Aldona Morawiec, and Klaudia Sosnowska playing for Poland, who is trying to play the second final in a row after reaching the final in Marseille a few days ago. Yasmina Juras and Murat Tiner, the referees for this second semifinal. Poland, as I mentioned, they lost the final in Marseille against France. They're trying to win it all this time, but first they need to get through Italy. First possession of the game awarded for Squadra Azzurra. Laura Spreafico, the top scorer of this Italian team, will have the ball. And we are underway. Micoli, Consolini lets it go from mid-range. It goes in and out. The rebound goes to Jembrovska. Looks for Sosnowska down low. That ball was pushed out of bounds. Last touch by Sosnowska. Oh, Italy gets it back. Rapico again, Micoli. Put it back to the basket. Hand off to Consolini. Fakes the step and the drop. Left hand layup goes. Now the handoff here. Pawlowska gives it inside. Too strong on the glass is Klaudia Sosnowska. Off balance shot by Consolini, but looks like she was pushed. So she will head to the free throw line for one shot. Consolini this time no good. Morawiec. Pawlowska was looking back, passed it to Morawiec, but that is deflected. 3.6 seconds left on the shot clock. Poland has to find something fast. This is Sosnowska. Morawiec lets it go from outside. And they missed the rebound. Looked like Alexandra Jembrovska had the angle, but she was not able to track that down. Grafico here. I think that ball was touched. They're saying they should still have it. Dina Ulyanova was in the center of that image on the upper deck. Ulyanova, the big loss for Azerbaijan yesterday when she sprained her ankle as Poland misses this two-pointer. She was not able to play in the last game of the group, and she was also injured for today for the final. Now the turnaround left-hand hook shot by Micoli won't go. Morawiec. Pass inside here for Sosnowska. That's a travel. Well, as a spirit, this is what we like to see. 3x3 basketball bringing joy and a lot of smiles everywhere, no matter the age. Turnaround J here by Consolini. Got the soft touch. Second point in favor of Italy. Morawiec was looking down low to Jembrovska. Poland will keep it, but once again they'll have to act very fast. Only 4 seconds left on the shot clock this time. I think now we have about 6/10 of a second. So this must be a catch and shoot for Morawiec. 1.6 seconds actually, so she had the time to dribble it out, but that did not touch the rim on air ball. So Poland still with no score, almost 2 minutes into this game. Chiara Consolini here. Spreapico was looking for Mikoli. Consolini kept that ball inbound. Now Consolini shoots it too late, and we have a shot clock violation. Good defense for Poland. We have to give credit to both teams playing awesome defense so far in this game. Jojnowska, the shot from outside is no good. A miss by Anna Pavlovska, and then we have a foul as they were fighting for the rebound. Pimboli. Good pass inside, and Mikoli saying, this is exactly what the doctor prescribed me. Passes like this gonna keep me happy and healthy all game long. Italy up by 3. Poland yet to score. 2.5 minutes into this game. But they are not far behind. Look at that crossover. This is nasty, unfortunately, for Anna Pavlovska. That won't go. Spreapico. Mid-range shot here. The rebound for Pavlovska. A bad pass intercepted by Mikoli, who has an open boulevard straight to the rim. And she makes it a 4-0 lead in favor of Italy. Morawiec to Pavlovska. The lob pass inside. Morawiec misses it from point blank range. Italy can increase the lead. Only one team on the court so far. Spreapico lets it go and hits. 6-0 in favor of Italy. That timeout cannot come any sooner for Poland, but we need a stop first. And they are committing a foul, especially for that. Somebody call the emergency number. Somebody call the police. We have something missing here. I'd like to report the miss of Team Poland so far in this game. Italy dominating 6-0 lead. But as I mentioned before, this is 3x3 basketball. Things can turn around real quick. So stay with us until the end. 6 minutes and 33 seconds left until this one is over. The final scheduled to start in around 40 minutes. And it will face the winner of this game and Barcelona Panthers. Another point for Italy, added this time by Stefano Pimpoli. Now Jędrowska looking for the first point in favor of Poland. They will still not have it. 1.1 second on the shot clock. Once again, almost a catch and shoot situation. If they will keep the ball for Poland, and after a short talk between the refs, that's the goal. Poland still has it. Aldona Morawiec lets it go. No good. Morawiec again after the offensive rebound. Jojnowska thought about it. Ball ricochets to Pavlovska, who keeps the can go on. It was rebounded by Jembrovska, Pavlovska, Shozhnovska. Crossover here, and she draws a foul against Mikolic. She's not going to agree with that call, but it is what it is. So Poland gets it from the top of the arc. Still plenty. Poland coming from behind, and after being down by as many as 7, they are now up by 1, but not for long. The turnaround G from Maria Mikoli puts the ball into the net. We are tied at 9. Can Jembrovska do it again? No. Italy saves it inbounds. And that's going to be a foul against Poland. Team foul number 6. Great semifinal so far. We're tied at 9. Rimboli to Spreafico. 21 points in the competition before this game by Laura Spreafico. Chiara Consolini. She has to put it up. This is a prayer with no answer. Morawiec tracks the rebound. A good pass inside, and the dish is served spicy. What a pass from Pavlovska. And now the rebound by Jembrovska. Jembrovska gave Poland the lead moments ago. Misses it back to back and misses it again. 3 misses in a row by Jembrovska. Fatigue becoming a factor here. Spreafico from outside won't go. Jembrovska wants it beyond the arc. And she lost it here. We're getting close to crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle your seatbelts. This is a good one here in Gabala. And this is a foul committed by Moravec. A foul that puts Poland over the limit. So Italy will have two shots here. Laura Spreafico. No, my bad. Chiara Consolini was the one to draw the foul. So Chiara Consolini with two shots. Now Italy leads by one. 11-10. A great drive and the finish by Pavlovska. We are tied again. Consolini for three. Mikoli wants it down low. She turns, she puts it up. This time rims out. She pushes the ball back to Spreafico. Consolini comes the step, tries to kick it out, but that was well read by Sojnovska, who throws it away again. Moravec able to keep Consolini away from that ball, and now another miss by Mikoli, and it will be Poland ball. 1 minute and 4 seconds left. Still anybody's game. Looks for something here. That ball did not touch the rim, so that's a shot clock violation.
Son 50 saniye ve hesap her iki 11-11.
Trimboli. Gets the ball here. Give it to Spreafico. The step back. No good. And that's a hard fall there. Hard fall, but looks like everything is okay for Trimboli. Gets back on her feet and she will stay in the game. 40 seconds left. Anna Pavlovska. Now we are in crunch time. Tied at 11. Will this game be over after this 33 seconds? Poland with a huge opportunity missed by Sojnovska. Trimboli now trying to give Italy the lead. Gives the ball to Mikoli. Mikoli has to put it up. Almost went in. Look at that box out. Anna Pavlovska keeping Spreafico on her back, and then Spreafico fouls her. That's team foul number 5 against Italy, and we have a timeout. Warsaw LOTTO, good experience accumulated here in Gabala, eliminated in the quarterfinals by Italy 17-15. Italy, who started this competition with a 20-11 win against Romania, continued by beating Poland in the group stage 16-14, but this is another game here. This has nothing to do with what happened yesterday, even though we have a rematch of Pool B game between those two teams. Poland won that group. Italy had to play in the quarterfinals. As I mentioned before, they defeated Warsaw LOTTO. Poland now can take the lead, but no, looks like that's an offensive foul. Yep, that was a push. Alexandra Jambrovska using her elbow to keep the defender away from her. 6 seconds left. Italy with the ball. Spreafico, we are tied at 11. Mikoli. Back to Spreafico. This is for the win, but we're gonna play some extra basketball here. Overtime, as neither team was able to take the lead in the end. So the first one to score 2 points will win this game. This is the first overtime we are witnessing here in Gabala. After being down by as many as 7, Poland took the lead. Then Italy came back, and now we are tied at 11. First to score 2 points wins it. Italy started this with a 7-0 lead on the board. It looked like it's going to be easy, and it looked like Italy will revenge their loss in the group stage against Poland. But suddenly, this semifinal turned into a classic.
Dakikalar. Son dakikalar. Az kalanda finala vesile kazanacak bir neçe saniye, bir neçe dakika sonra gelecek.
Alexander Jambrovska with the ball. Will they attempt a two-pointer in order to end this game, or will they go for back-to-back one-pointers? These are always the questions here in the overtime. Morawiec kicks it out. This is for the win, but way off for Anna Pavlovska. I don't know if that was a tactic, but she needed to put it up in order to avoid the shot clock violation. Stefania Trimboli through the screen. Trimboli driving, kicks it to Consolini, who is now putting the first point on the board in the overtime. Italy within one of winning this game. Sosnovska looks for the tie, turns, fires, and scores. First bucket wins it for either team. This is it. This is 3x3 basketball at its finest. Mikoli in the paint, misses the shot. Poland gets back the ball. Sosnovska to Jambrovska. Jambrovska with the crossover, the spin, the shot, she is denied. But Poland keeps it here. Pavlovska has it again. Pavlovska trying to play some iso basketball. The ball ricochets to Jambrovska. Jambrovska off balance shot. Once again, Italy playing some amazing defense here and forcing the opposing team to take a tough shot. 1.6 seconds on the shot clock. Poland still have it. Aldona Morawiec. Can she be the hero for Poland? No, she kicks it out, but that's another block. Huge rejection by Spriafiko. Who can end it right here? Won't go. Pavlovska. To Jambrovska. Jambrovska in traffic. Too tough on the glass. She asked for a foul. The game goes on. Spriafiko got the step, and Spriafiko sends Italy to the final. After being the hero at the end of this game with this drive, Laura Spriafiko sends Italy to play in the final against Barcelona Panthers. So after surviving a huge scare, Italy wins it in the overtime 13-12. They started the game with a 7-0 lead. The lead that was lost eventually after Poland storming back into the game. But in the end, Italy kept its composure and won it in the overtime. Sosnovka still arguing the last goal. Poland thinking that was a foul. That was a lot of contact, I must say that. We did not have a replay yet, but that was a lot of contact there on that play. No call from the referees. You know, the rules are usually altering when we are having games like that, when we are having overtime. But I can see why the Polish girls are upset here with the calls. But they had their chances. Here are the highlights for the second semifinal. Chiara Consolini with a soft hand at the start of the game, and then Mikoli adding the third point for Italy, who got up by as many as 7. Mikoli with the drive here. It looked really one-sided for a big part of this game. And then suddenly Poland started to come back into this. They scored from outside. They scored from inside. This is the
Yaş yoktu.
finish
Ona göre kimler isteyecek
by
geldi.
Alexandra Zembrovska. Then they went to
Hanımlar
the
her
free
şeyi
throw
sizde
line where
yakınlaşın.
Aldona Moravec added another
Beyler
point for Poland.
sol tarafta, hanımlar sağ
Italy
tarafta.
had an 8-5 lead after this right-hand hook shot by Mikoli, but then Sosnovska with a very tough shot. Mikoli continued to do her
Hanımlar
charm in the
var
paint,
gelirsiniz siz.
but Poland did
Kimler
not give up.
yakınlaşır?
The basket made by Alexandra Zembrovska. And then from the free throw line, Ansolini
İştirak etmek
made that
isteyenlere
for
ben almaya
Italy. And
icazə
in
verib
the end,
keçsinlər.
it was the penetration from Laura Sgrafico who gave
Oğlanlar
Italy the
bəsti,
win.
beyler bəsti.
So the
Hanımlarla
final here
gençler
in
etmek istəyirsinizsə
Gabala
buyurun
will be
yaxınlaşın.
played in around 30 minutes between
Yoxdur
Barcelona
tanıdım.
Panthers and Italy. So I
Tanıdıklar
invite
varsa
you to
buyursunlar.
stay
Bizden
here with
soruşturma
us on our
icazə
FIBA
verin.
3x3
Onlar
YouTube channel,
gəlsinlər.
or at least
Yaxınlaşın, yaxınlaşın.
come back here in about 20
Digər
minutes. We're going to
hanımlar
be
kimsə
right back,
istəyirsə
and we're going to be
buyursun.
right back too
Yaxınlaşın.
with that final. You don't want to miss that. Barcelona Panthers with Ari Heli red hot from the court against an Italian team that showed good and bad sides during this competition, but in the end, they made it to the
Daha
final.
yox.
So, final coming up next. Stay with us.
Cəmi 4 xanım, bəylər daha çoxdur. Okey. Qeyd etsiniz, bəylər qeyd etsiniz, xanımlar da qeyd edin zəhmət olmasa. Bir dəvət edəcəm, buyur, yaxınlaşın. DJ. Tam olaraq musiqi səsini al. Qaydaları izah edirəm dostlar. Siz sadəcə buradan topu səbətə daxil etməlisiniz və hər birinizin bir şansınız var. Sadəcə test olaraq yoxlayasınız. Top səbətə daxil olur sizdə ya yox. Ondan sonra artıq rəsmi olaraq siz atışı atıra bilirsiniz. Birini istəsəz cəhd edə bilərsiniz, birini də ki topa ata bilərsiniz. Özünüz seçin. Cəhd yoxsa, cəhd əgər atacaqsınızsa, top səbətə daxil olsa, o sayılmayacaq. Əgər yox, birbaşa atacaqsınızsa və top səbətə daxil olsa, sayılacaq. Cəhd edirsiniz, buyur. Adın? Araz. Araz gəlin alqışlayaq və Arazın artıq açılır. Hələ ki cəhdir, buyur. Okey, Araz artıq şansın yox. Topu atmalısın, buyur. Gəlsin, növbəti, yaxınlaş. Dostum, yaxınlaş. Hara qədər gələ bilirsin? Adın nədir? Yusuf. Yusuf, cəhd olacaq, yoxsa topu atacaqsan? Cəhd, okey. Hara qədər gələ bilər? Dostum. Əsas top bizdə atılacaq hal-hazırda. Diqqət. Yaxşı. Tam olaraq saytlı yaradaq. Artıq əsas atır. Çox təəssüf. Alqışlar zəhmət olmasa səslənsin. Gülər, yaxınlaşın zəhmət olmasa mərkəzə. Daha da gür alqışlar səslənsin əlbəyinizdən. Dostlar. Və söz verdiyimiz kimi məhz bu hədiyyə sizindir. Təbrik edirik. Təşəkkür. Alqışlar bir daha səslənsin. Minnətdarım. Çox sağ olun. Təşəkkür edirik. Həmişə cəhdlər alınır, amma əsas baxan alınacaq ya yox. Diqqət. Bravo! Fatih'in zəhmət olmasa, gəl. Adın. Adil, Adil. Buyur Məhəmmədciğim. Cəhd. Cəhd. Buyur. Və əsas indi atış. Diqqət. Təəssüf. Gəl. Adın nə oldu? Məhəmməd, Məhəmməd, gəl, cəhd. At Məhəmməd. Ay, təəssüf cəhd olduğuna görə sayılmadı, amma yenə də Məhəmməd, at. Təəssüf, Məhəmməd, təşəkkür, gəl. Adın? Usuf, at. Cəhd, cəhd, okey, at. Usuf, əsas. Təəssüf, Yusuf təəssüf, gəl. Cahid, cəhd, okey, at. Və, bravo, keçirsən buraya, gəl. Fatih elə sevindi, elə bir Cahidə avtomobil əgəyirdi. Bu cəhd idi deyəsən, hə? Yaxşı, at. Bravo! Zahmet olması yakınlaş. Gel. Adın Nicat. Nicat. Hele ki 5 finalcımız var. Hatta 4 üzgün. Ve esas atış. Təəssüf. Yaxınlaş Yusuf. Yusuf'u gəlin alqışlarla qarşılayaq dostlar. Yusuf, cəhd yoxsa əsas? Cəhd. Tamam. At. Bir daha gür alqışlar səslənsin Yusuf üçün və Yusuf, təəssüf, gəl. Amma hələ getmə. Bəlkə heç kim ata bilməsə, hələ getmə, tələsmə. Kimsə atsa, onda təəssüf səninlə sağlaşacaq. Adın? Vahid Cəhd. Vahid Cəhd deyəndə, səsi gəldi, başa düşmədim. Yəni ki, hə demək istəyir. Okey, at. Təəssüf, gəl. Getməyin dostlar. Hələ əgər rəqiblərinizdən biri topu atarsa, onda sizinlə sağlaşacaq. Cəhd. Bəli. Tamam, at. Və baxaq. Bütün dualarını etdi və atdı, təəssüf alınmadı. Hər kəsə avtomobil, ev hədiyyəsi verən Fatihə yaxınlaşdı. Buyur. Cəhd. Və əgər Fatih atarsa qalib olacaq. Buyur. Yusuf gel. Yusuf yeniden almışlar. Aha stop. Artık qaydalar sərtləşdi be. Cəhd yoxdur. Yox. Hazırsan? Getdik. Alışlar və yaxınlaş. Növbəti. Cəhd yoxdur artıq. Getdik. Sen artık sağlaşır. Çok sağ ol Mehmet. Buyur. Təəssüf ve Vahid yoksa Yusuf. Vahid yoksa Yusuf. Alkışlayalım ve Yusuf gel. Dikkat, sakin. Vahid. Alkışlayalım ve indi yerinde sakinlik. Yusuf gel. Dikkat. Vahid. Galip Yusuf geldi. Gül alkışlayalım. Vay çok sağ ol dostum. Gül niye böyle zevk alkışlar seslensin? Gül alkışlar seslensin. Ariadna Koysar CV. Sagerer Helga Sara. Alkışlar rica ederdi. DJ müziğinde. Arthur Lorenzo. Ve İndiyse İtalya Birlik komandasına gelin beraber karşılaya Cansali Chiara Victori Maria Fico Laura Timboli Stefania.
Once again, hello and welcome to the FIBA 3x3 channel. This is the final for stop number 3 in the 2024 FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. We are in Gabala in North Azerbaijan, and Italy is ready to take on the Barcelona Panthers for the title during this stop. Italy with Chiara Consolini, Stefania Tremboli, Maria Piccoli, and Laura Spreafico. On the other hand, we have Barcelona Panthers represented by a multinational team, Gorka Srdic and Andrada Tender, the referees for this game. Sara Sagerer, Renju Lee, Ariadna Heli, and Sigrid Koysar, the roster for this surprising Barcelona Panthers team, a team that started with a loss 21-14 against Poland, won 21-15 against Romania, and then defeated Italy in the last game of Pool B 21-14. This is a rematch of that game. Barcelona Panthers eliminated the host Azerbaijan in the quarterfinals 21-8, taking advantage of the shorthanded roster for Azerbaijan, where Dina Ulyanova got her ankle sprained yesterday and she was not able to play today, and then eliminated Portugal in the semifinals. Italy's road to the final, I'm going to be back to that during the next interruption of this game because we are underway. First possession for the Panthers, and Sagerer finds Lee inside, and that's the first bucket of the final. Makoli here for Consolini, who finds the open lane, leaving Heli with a lot of dust in her eyes. But look at that, Heli. She got the step, but then the pass was a little bit too high, and she was not on the same page with Renju Lee. Probably she thought Lee will stay beyond the arc, expecting that ball for a two-point attempt. Spreafico. Makoli inside the paint, puts the shoulder on Sager and muscling her way for the bucket. Now Sigrid Koysar gets it to go on that drive and tying the game at 2. Spreafico from outside. That rims out. It is tracked down by Sagerer. The pick and roll with Koysar. Now Heli. Back to Koysar. The spin, the shot, and the finish. Sigrid Koysar, second scorer in the tournament so far with a total of 21 points before this final. Mercedes Walker from Azerbaijan is still the top scorer even though she played only 4 games. She got 32 points in competition. Left-hand hook shot missed by Sager, and that's going to be a jump ball, and Italy will be awarded with a possession. Once again, Makoli fighting with Koysar. Neither of those girls wanted to leave that ball to their opponent, and in the end, refs had to signal a jump ball. Tremboli from mid-range, yes! Great step back by Stefania Tremboli, and Italy ties it at 3. Now Sagerer in the paint, stops the dribble, kicks it out to Koysar. She lets it fly, did not touch the rim, but game can go on. Rebound is for Consolini, and now we have a foul against the Panthers. Italy with the possession here. Stefania Trimboli. Spreafico with the screen. Trimboli keeping the dribble alive. Back to Spreafico who wants the double. Lee comes down with it. Koizar. Back to Lee. Looks for Koizar in the paint, but this is way too high. We were not on the same page here, and no connection. Let's try again later. Trimboli. Spreafico. Consolini puts it up and puts it in. Perfect use of that glass. She got the angle. And now Italy's up by one. Heli to Koizar. And that's a foul committed by Spreafico. That was a tactical foul in order to stop Koizar, who had an open lane to the bucket. Ball goes back to Koizar, looks for Lee. Hand off to Koizar. Sager thought about it. Now shoots it from mid-range and puts it in. Neither team able to create too much separation so far. Makoli with the right-hand hook shot. Softer than silk. That was her hand there, showing her soft touch in the paint and giving Italy again a 1-point lead. Maria Mikoli, along with Sara Spreafico, two of the best scorers in this competition for Italy. Mikoli with 26 points before this final, Spreafico with 24. Now Koizar with a lob pass inside, Lee, and that won't go. That's a traveling violation. Too many steps this time by Renju Lee. And yep, that's the correct call. I think that's perfect for a walk here in the mountains in Gabala, but not on a basketball court. Spreafico, turn around J, off balance. Sager was not able to track that down. Another chance for Italy. Consolini misses it from outside, and this time Sager with the box out keeps Consolini away from the basketball, and Consolini commits the foul here. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. This is the first time out in this game. Italy up by one, 5-4. I promised you that I'm gonna talk a little bit about Italy's road to the final. Italy started the tournament in Gabala against Romania 2011. Then they won against Poland 16-14 and lost against Barcelona Panthers. 21-14 was the score. As I mentioned before, this is a rematch of that Pool B game. Italy then eliminated Warsaw LOTTO in the quarterfinals 17-15, and in a rematch against Poland, they won in the overtime 13-12. Sigrid Koizar driving and thriving, adding another point for Barcelona, and we are tied at 5. Consolini, the reverse layup no good. Gets the rebound after Mikoli's miss. Consolini puts it up and puts it in. She is still cooking from the inside. Renju Lee here stopped, gives the ball to Koizar, but there is Mikoli with the steal, and Mikoli misses the first shot. Tracks down the rebound. That's another opportunity for Italy, and put it in the spin cycle. Chiara Consolini making us feel dizzy after that move. Wow. Italy up by 2. Consolini, the pump fake, now she shoots it from mid-range and right between the eyes of Sara Sagerer. Puts the ball into the net. Italy up by 3. Sagerer now kicks it outside to Alcane. This is one of the nicknames Ari Heli got from the 3x3 basketball lovers. She's getting a lot of fans, but unfortunately for her, During this final, she had no wide open shots from beyond the arc. Looks like Italy did the scouting. So Ari Heli yet to score here. And this is one of the reasons why Italy is up by as many as 3, with 5 minutes and 25 seconds left until the end of this final. Trimboli inside to Mikoli, who puts it up and puts it in. Italy increases the lead.
10 saniye tabloda hesap
Now Lee,
35.
nothing to be found there. Good defense by Spreafico. Mikoli on the left hand. The reverse layup is no good. Sagerer with the rebound. She clears it out, lets it fly, and finds the bottom of the nest. Suddenly, Barcelona splits the lead in half. Trimboli lets it go. Sagerer trying to find something again, looking for the pass inside, deflected by Trimboli. It will stay with the Panthers, but only 3.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Koizar. Koizar needs to put it up. The floater is no good. Koizar fights for the rebound, almost got that ball. But finally, it's Prapico who clears it out, lets it go. No good from outside, and the ball rolls out of bounds. It stays 9-7 in favor of Italy. 4 minutes and 18 seconds until the end of the final. Keep in mind that no lead is safe. Heli from outside. Mikoli with the rebound. Italy was up by as many as 7 in the semifinal against Poland, and then they were down by 1. Now they're up by 3 after the mid-range jump shot. Sager trying to answer, comes up short. Mikoli grabs the rebound. Consolini here, defended by Koizar. Consolini lost it on her way to the basket, but it will be Italy's ball after the timeout. Great intervention from behind by Koizar, who basically saved the bucket. Consolini had a wide open shot from underneath the rim, and the chances to miss that are pretty slim. So 2.7 seconds left on the shot clock, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to catch a glimpse on the shot clock underneath the rim. That's all I have, folks. What you see is what I see. And what I see is Prapico trying it to score from outside, but that won't go. Now Ari Heli. Machine guns the dribble. Heli still keeps it under her possession. Now Sager needs to put it up. It is no good. The putback from Lee would have counted, but that was inaccurate. Now Trimboli with a hesitation move against Heli, and she puts it in with a reverse blowout. Italy up by 4. This is the biggest lead so far in this game. Ari Heli cuts it to 3.
8 ve
again, I'm sorry I have to remind this to you folks, especially if you're Italian fans, but Italy had a 7-0 lead against Poland in the semifinal, and it was not easy. Now they lead by 5 with 2.5 minutes to go. Sigrid Koizar misses that shot, gets back the rebound. The Panthers still on offense, and Koizar this time finds an opening. Trimboli, Spreafico from outside. Got the back of the rim, saves it, inbounds, and now Mikoli capitalizes that second chance opportunity. Thanks to Spreafico, Sigrid Koizar, she's fast and furious, going straight to the rim. 14-10 the score. That's a foul against Italy, team foul number 4. Trimboli waits for the screen. Trimboli keeps the possession alive. Trying to play some ISO basketball, but misses the reverse layup. Now Sigrid Koizar in the paint, stops, kicks it to Heli. Heli trying to find something. The floater is no good. Easy rebound by Mikoli. Consolini. The spin here. The shot is no good. Lee fouled as she was reaching for that rebound. That's the last foul to give for Italy. No, actually, my bad. That's only team foul number 4. So Italy with 2 fouls to give. Barcelona with 1. Koizar. Inside to Sager, who turns, shoots, but that's too late. Shot clock violation against the Panthers. The ball once again awarded to Italy. Mikoli now. Mikoli in the paint. Cannot finish, but there is Trimboli with a second chance. She is in and out. Double opportunity wasted by Italy. And can the Panthers take advantage of that? They have the ball now. That was a foul on the rebound against Italy. Sigrid Koizar. Sager with a screen. Koizar in traffic. Heli from the corner. Get that out of here. Chiara Consolini with authority. Are you kidding me? I saw what you can do. And I'm not going to let you shoot that wide open. Was the message from Chiara Consolini. Now Sigrid Koizar runs into a wall. Puts up a prayer. No answer. And Consolini comes down with it. Trimboli on the move all the way to the bucket. 5-point lead in favor of Italy. Sager for 2. That would have been huge. The rebound here by Trimboli. My bad. Trimboli passes it here for Consolini. Consolini with 15 seconds left. Puts it up. No good. And the ball rolls out of bounds. It's also a shot clock violation. But looks like the outcome of this game cannot be changed. Italy up by 5 with less than 12 seconds until the end of the final. So Italy is preparing to celebrate. It would be the first win of the season for Italy. After the first tournament in Springfield was won by Canada, and the second one in Marseille was won by France. Lee Sagerer wants the double and she rolls it in. Now they try to foul. This is the only chance they have, but they're not in the penalty, so that will take more time from the clock.
Derin alkışlarla
Italy
topa
keeps the dribble alive,
Derbi
and that
komandasını
will
tebrik ediyor.
do it.
Gördüğünüz üzere
Italy
Ceyler
wins with
Cezeri
Gabala
iyi
for the
zamanda
first time in
Barcelona komandasını tebrik
2024.
ediyor. Teşekkür
The
ediyoruz.
See the award ceremony here. The schedule is pretty congested, especially because uh, the International Basketball Federation had to make space for the team to prepare for the Summer Olympics. As you know, 3x3 basketball is going to be represented for the second edition in a row at the Summer Olympics after the success they had in Tokyo. This time in Paris, finally, people will have a chance to watch them play because in Tokyo, as you probably remember, due to COVID pandemics, no spectators were allowed in the stands. So even though the games were great, the fans were not able to really enjoy them. Well, this time next to the Eiffel Tower, it will be pretty interesting. So these are the results from today. Barcelona Panthers, an easy win against the short-handed Azerbaijan team without Dina Ulyanova, sprained ankle yesterday, 21 to 18. The second quarterfinal was pretty close. Italy won against Warsaw LOTTO 17 to 15. Then in the semifinals, Barcelona Panthers eliminated Portugal 20 to 13, and Italy won against Poland 13 to 12. So pretty interesting situation here. Both teams who automatically qualified for the semifinals, both teams who won the groups, did not win in the semifinals, and the teams who came from the quarterfinals were able to get to this final. Italy wins it 15 to 12. They dominated the game, but we also have to give credits to Barcelona Panthers because they played amazing, and I don't think anybody gave them many chances before this tournament, especially as they started as the seventh seed. So it will be celebration time for Italy in a few moments. also find out who is the most valuable player in the tournament. Usually the best scorer gets that most valuable player award from the winning team. And the best scorer was Maria Mikoli with a total of 31 points. Talking about best scorers of the tournament, Sigrid Koiser finishes first with 33 points. Mercedes Walker, even though she played 2 less games than Sigrid Koiser and the Italian girls, is second with a total of 32. And Sarah Sager from Barcelona Panthers also had 31. So if we're talking about points per game, Mercedes Walker is still the leader, 8 points per game, and she's followed by Dina Ulyanova, but unfortunately for Ulyanova, she played only 2 games in this tournament. 6 points per game for her, and Aleksandra Ziembrowska from Poland, Emilia Ferreira from Portugal, and Marcia da Costa, also from Portugal, they share the third spot with a total of 5.8 points per game. Well, I would say that Maria Mikoli has the biggest chances of getting the most valuable player award, but this is not my call. We'll have to wait and see what the organizers are thinking about this. So the award ceremony is up next. Let's enjoy it. Well, the MVP is awarded first. Well, it is Stefania Trimboli who gets the most valuable player. It is a little bit of surprise, especially thinking about the fact that Trimboli was the lowest scorer from this Italian team, but probably her defense made the difference here. So Stefania Trimboli, even though scored the less amount of points for Italy, is the most valuable player here in Gabala. And now the champions, Chiara Consolini, Maria Mikoli, Laura Scriafico, and Stefania Trimboli, starting from the right, are the champs here. Italy gets the first tournament win. A tournament that started with a win against Romania, 20-11, continued with another W against Poland, 16-14, but then they lost to the Barcelona Panthers in the group stage, only to take revenge in the final of the competition after eliminating Warsaw LOTTO in the quarterfinals, 17-15, and Poland in the overtime in the semifinals, 13-12. So, congratulations for Italy, the best team here in Gabala. Stop number 3 of the 2024 FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. The Italians can celebrate now after a tournament where they were defeated only once by Barcelona Panthers, but the vendetta is done. They won when it counted more in the final, and they are now the champions. Hoping you had a good time here on our FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. I remind you that in less than 3 days, the next stop, the one in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, will also be here on our channel. Until then, my name is Cosmin Petrescu. It was, as usual, a pleasure and an honor to be your voice for this tournament. And until the next one, I'm saying so long for now.